Hello and welcome to the podcast on lead-acid batteries by Ramesh Natarajan. With industry experience of over 42 years, Ramesh helps battery and battery-related industries with technical inputs and provides solutions to typical problems faced by manufacturers, service personnel, as well as users of batteries and related equipments. Do visit www.rameshnatarajan.in to stay connected. Enjoy the session.
Hello and welcome to this episode. It is another case study that is process related. If you have ever dealt with mysterious quality issues that appear when things seem to be running smoothly, then this episode is for you. The battery manufacturer's problem in this case was serious because it disrupted production and the QC personnel were foxed. The solution to this problem lay elsewhere. Logic, reason, and keen observation solved the issue. Let me now narrate the incident as it happened. A few weeks ago, I got a call from the head of quality control at a battery manufacturing unit. His tone was serious. They had hit a snag and not just a minor one. The pasted plates were rejected left, right and center. Almost 50% were unusable right after pasting, even before entering the flash drying oven. The paste was not sticking firmly to the grid and came out in bubbles in some portions. Naturally, the QC team did what most would do. They tweaked the paste mix. The first trial they did was by reducing the water content. This only led to paste density issues, a thicker mix and poor pastability, and the problem persisted. Then they cross-checked the acid volume, specific gravity and paste chemicals as well as the raw materials. Everything seemed to be in accordance with the standard. So where was this problem coming from? When they called me up, I began by walking through the usual suspects. Paste formulation. They said no changes. Chemicals. They mentioned that it was from the same batch. Alloy type, whether it was lead calcium alloy. They said no, it was antimonial and from the same lot as before. Machine settings. Seemingly, these were normal. This was an interesting and puzzling case for sure. I then asked them to send me a video of the pasting line. Sometimes what you see is more telling than what you hear. And sure enough, the moment I watched the clip, I realized the reason for the problem. I saw that the belt was too wet and needed less water. Further down the line, the acid surfacing roller was also set incorrectly, with high acid flow making the plates wetter than required. These two settings were changed and the problem was resolved. It is strange but often true that difficulties confound us and we search for solutions in unrelated locations. Sometimes the root of a problem is not in the chemistry, it is in the execution. In this case, the paste from the grids seemed to be causing the problem. It seemed apparent that the paste or the paste recipe was improper. Yes, that seemed the obvious answer, but the issue lay elsewhere. Although processes in the battery industry seem simple, minor changes can create a ruckus and throw things off gear. Processes need to be followed to the T. In this case, a new operator had unknowingly deviated from the standard settings. A small change, too much water here, a bit more acid there, threw the whole system off balance. So the next time your plates misbehave, don't just look at the formulation or materials. Sometimes The answer is quietly dripping or gushing in the background. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Batteries Demystified. If you found it helpful, don't forget to share it with your colleagues and friends from the battery industry. Stay tuned for more behind the scenes breakdowns from the world of battery manufacturing. I hope you enjoyed listening to this episode and that it was helpful to you. Thanks for tuning in.
Please do visit www.rameshnatrajan.in. Keep yourself updated about our new releases by hitting the subscribe button.